account-based, the very name says that it's basically centered to a certain account. The first part, we were talking about target groups, your target persona, your ideal client profile, stuff like that, whatever you name it, and then you, let's say, send your marketing messages. This account-based marketing is probably the most useful, practical for LSPs, also for freelancers if you have the time to do it that much, because you target a named person from a very specific company. And then you basically do some spying or a kind of stalking. So unlike targeted marketing, you set your eyes on a specific named potential customer. Okay. I like the saying by David Ogilvy here. Don't count the people you reach the people who count. I prepared a kind of a list of questions that you can use while you're doing the research of the customer, everything about them. So when you contact them, that they feel, let's say, the rapport almost immediately. That you're like, wow, all those things. So why wouldn't they work with you? You can do it yourself. You set your eyes on, let's say, one company, and then you see, okay, who you can contact on LinkedIn. But before you contact them, you do a research, you prepare your profile, your website, and everything. So when they click on it, they feel like, oh, wow, this is exactly what I need. But what questions do you use for the research? I mean, you can use whatever you want, whatever methods for research, but I think that this would help a lot. When you know, for example, what are their top strategic priorities for the next year, next 3 years, so you can find it out in their annual report, for example. How are they performing relative to their main competitors? Who are their competitors? Are they, let's say, having better turnover or not? And what's going on? Do a SWOT from their perspective. Where do you fit in this SWOT? When you see, okay, these are their strengths, weaknesses, these are opportunities. Okay, if you know their opportunities, then you might fit in, because if they want to conquer the German market, this is where you fit in. If they want to conquer the Central European market, you fit into their opportunities. They're thinking about it. Maybe they wrote something about it on their socials or whatever. You find it out in, I don't know, Google. Okay, so you see, okay, we fit in like this. You see what I'm trying to tell you. So how you fit in with this concrete, specific customer.
Profecta BDI, your trustworthy guide.